In the dark underbelly of Miami, two notorious figures lurked in the shadows, their twisted paths destined to intersect. Dexter Morgan, a bloodthirsty vigilante with a code, sought to rid the world of those who escaped the hands of justice. John Kramer, better known as the Jigsaw Killer, devised intricate and sadistic tests to reform his victims. Their clash seemed inevitable, a deadly dance between predator and prey. Dexter had been tracking John Kramer for months, drawn to the trail of dismembered bodies left behind by the Jigsaw Killer. The gruesome murders seemed right up Dexter's alley, a perfect opportunity to satiate his dark urges and rid the world of a menace simultaneously. As Dexter followed the breadcrumbs, he found himself drawn to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city. Unbeknownst to Dexter, John Kramer had anticipated his arrival. The warehouse was a trap, a labyrinth of death designed to ensnare any who dared to enter. As Dexter stepped into the dimly lit space, he heard the familiar voice of Jigsaw echoing through the halls. "Welcome, Dexter Morgan. You've spent your life taking lives without consequence. Today, you face the ultimate test. Will you emerge as a predator or succumb to your own darkness?" Dexter's heart raced as he navigated the maze, each room presenting him with a conundrum. His instincts told him to flee, but his pride and curiosity kept him moving forward. Each room grew more sinister, each test designed to exploit Dexter's deepest fears and weaknesses. Meanwhile, John Kramer watched from the shadows, his eyes gleaming with sadistic delight. He relished the opportunity to test someone as notorious as Dexter Morgan, to challenge his twisted sense of justice. As the game progressed, it became clear that Dexter was not just a predator but also a prey, caught in the clutches of a madman. Hours turned into an eternity as Dexter fought his way through the tests, his mind and body pushed to their limits. Yet, with each challenge, he adapted, his primal instincts honed through years of hunting serial killers. Dexter's determination burned brighter than ever, fueled by the desire to survive and avenge the victims of Jigsaw's games. Finally, Dexter arrived in the heart of the warehouse, where John Kramer awaited him. The room was bathed in darkness, save for a single spotlight illuminating a table adorned with gleaming scalpels and chains. John's voice echoed once more. "Congratulations, Dexter Morgan. You have proven yourself to be an exceptional predator. But can you escape the darkness that consumes you? Will you embrace the monster within?" A surge of rage coursed through Dexter's veins as he lunged at John Kramer, his knife gleaming with deadly intent. A fierce battle ensued, each blow exchanged with a ferocity born of desperation. But in the end, Dexter's prowess outmatched John's failing strength. With a final strike, Dexter plunged his knife into John Kramer's chest, ending the Jigsaw Killer's reign of terror once and for all. John's lifeblood stained the cold floor as Dexter stood over his fallen foe. The predator had become the victor, claiming his righteous vengeance. As the police arrived at the scene, Dexter vanished into the night, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and shattered lives. The world would forever be scarred by the twisted dance between Dexter Morgan and John Kramer, a battle that would be whispered about in hushed tones for years to come. Though Dexter had emerged as the victor, he couldn't escape the haunting reality of what he had experienced. The twisted tests had left an indelible mark on his psyche, a reminder of the darkness that dwelled within him. He questioned whether he truly was a predator or merely a monster in disguise. Haunted by the memories of the Jigsaw Killer's tests, Dexter became more vigilant in his pursuit of justice. He channeled his skills and instincts towards those who continued to slip through the cracks of the legal system, those who preyed upon the innocent. Each target he chose became a test in itself, a trial where his code of justice would be upheld. Yet, despite his victories, Dexter found no solace. He had become the very thing he despised, an agent of death, driven by his own dark desires. The lines between predator and prey blurred, and he couldn't help but wonder if he had truly escaped the clutches of his own darkness. Years passed, and the legend of Dexter Morgan grew. Some saw him as a savior, a force of justice in a world of chaos. Others whispered his name in fear, knowing that the predator could be lurking in their midst. But deep within, Dexter remained tormented, forever caught between his need to kill and his desire to protect. In the end, there was no clear winner or loser in the twisted game between Dexter Morgan and the Jigsaw Killer. Both men had been consumed by their own darkness, forever bound by their insatiable thirst for blood. The legacy of their clash would forever be etched in the annals of crime, a testament to the thin line that separates justice from vengeance. And as Dexter continued his journey, a question lingered in the depths of his troubled mind: would he ever find redemption, or would he forever be a slave to the monster within? Only time would reveal the answer, as the predator prowled the shadows, forever haunted by the ghosts of his past. If you enjoyed this audio short story, hit that like button and subscribe to the Platinum Wave for more awesome content.